Hi everyone, today we are going to say a problem solution question. It's not a problem solution question, it's a cause and solution question. You can see the question, the manufacturing and use of cars damages the environment, but the popularity is increasing. Why is this happening and how could this be solved? So in the first sentence, you can see a statement, and in the statement, you can say the main thing that the question which is given is focusing on the popularity of cars. Even though the environmental damages are there, caused by the use and manufacturing of these cars. You can see we need raw materials for the manufacturing of cars. We need to find these resources from the environment. So we need to exploit the environment. That's how the manufacturing of cars are affecting the environment. The use of cars affects the environment by means of noise pollution, air pollution, and other types of pollution. So we have seen that there are damages to the environment. Still, we can see the popularity of these cars are increasing. The popularity is increasing. We need to analyze how this happened. What are the real reasons behind this? And how could this be controlled? So two questions are there. Number one, why is this happening? Number two, how could this be controlled? When you see the first paragraph, despite the fact that car manufacturing and use affect the environment adversely, car manufacturers are able to add more customers each year. So I have got a question from one of my students that why can't we use an alternative word for manufacturing? Car manufacturing is car manufacturing. I cannot say car is produced. I don't have a substitute there. An appropriate substitute is not there. So car is manufactured, rice is produced. So there is an appropriate word for each and everything. So car manufacturing, manufacturing of cars, or manufacture of cars. So we don't have the most appropriate word there. So that's why I use, there is no way. And if there might be an appropriate way, but appropriate vocabulary, but I don't have a dictionary right now. But to the best of my belief, best of my language bank, vocabulary bank, I don't find the best alternative for manufacturing. So I have not wasted my time. I went with the manufacturer. Certain words are there where we don't find any substitutes. In that cases, please write it down. Complete essay. And at the end, if you have time, if you are convinced with your mind, you can go ahead with an alternative. And I do warn you, and if your selection of vocabulary is wrong somewhere, it is not appropriate, then you lose marks. So that is the problem here. Despite the fact that car manufacturing and use affect the environment adversely, car manufacturers are able to add more customers each year. It means the popularity of cars is increasing every year. The two main reasons for this. A hint is there in the introduction. What I am going to say in the particular essay, two main reasons. And to cut down the popularity of cars is not an easy task in near future. It is not an easy task. So I'm not going to give a solution there. I'm giving something else there. Because I have to say, oh, how could this be controlled? You can say, if you say that it can be controlled, then you have to give a feasible point there. And if you are not able to give a practical solution there, definitely if you are not able to give a practical solution there, definitely your answer is going to be wrong. So this is a particular question. It's not an opinion question. At no point you are giving your personal opinion. Actually, this is a general question. You need to address the question with facts, with factual information, with clear examples, with proof. So in such a case, I cannot give a solution which is not feasible. It is given here the question, how could this be controlled? And if you don't find the answer for this thing, if you don't find a solution for this thing, how can you give the solution? And if you find it is an impractical solution, how can you write that? That's the question here. So in this particular question, I have said, it is not an easy task in the near future. Sometimes in later future, the far future, maybe after 10 years, you can find an alternative. But right now, at present and in near future, we are not able to find a feasible solution. This is what's it. So in the introduction, two questions are answered. The first question, what are the causes? Why is this happening? Told two reasons are there, two causes are there. And how can you control this? It's not an easy task to control this in near future. At present or in near future, this cannot be controlled. So that is a rational way of answering. I hope that thing is clear. Let's move to the first paragraph. We have mentioned two paragraphs, 2 points there, 2 reasons there. The first reason, another reason. So the first reason is this thing. The first reason is the increasing popularity. It appears to be difficult for people, to be the difficulty of people to find a better alternative for it. The first reason behind the increasing popularity of cars, in spite of the environmental issues their use can cause, appears to be the difficulty of people for finding a better alternative for it. So I can say difficulty of people in finding, it's a better grammar there, in finding a better alternative to it. So cars cannot be substituted by any other vehicle. This is what they have said as the first point. To be precise, explanation. Since cars started serving humans like horses, cars started serving humans, computers started serving humans. Symbolic way of presentation. It means since the invention, since the discovery of, since the launch of the first car, their customers have been availing 3 major specific advantages: privacy, comfort, and convenience. So these are the unique features cars offers. People who have once used a car would hardly find all these 3 in any other form of transports on road. In any other forms of transport on roads, you won't be finding all 3 things together. That is privacy, comfort and convenience. Sometimes you can find it comfortable in traveling in a Scania bus, but you will not be having the privacy there. And you won't be getting the Scania bus to your home, and you can just drive it to anywhere you want. So that is not a convenient thing. So you have to compromise at least one comfort there. Now, another factor is the effort or constant efforts of the car manufacturers to increase the customer satisfaction by innovative ways. Increase the customer satisfaction in innovative ways. So this is what they have said. Okay, you can see that the customer satisfaction is increasing by the part of the manufacturers. How it is happening? Example. Leading car manufacturers, two leading car manufacturers are there, Ford, Rolls-Royce, it's given as an example. Make sure that they are not losing their potential customers, they know their potential customers, who will buy their cars, which group of the people will buy their cars. They make sure that they will not lose their customers, because they increase customer satisfaction, and in innovative ways they do that. Now, third thing here, the advent of new manufacturing companies with innovations and advanced marketing strategies make the car manufacturing units always busy. You can see new car manufacturing companies are there. A lot of new car manufacturing companies are there. They have new strategies, marketing strategies to improve their sales, to enhance their sales. They come up with new innovations in cars, in the way which they travel. So for example, the use of GPS or something else. Okay, you have all these facilities. You have a lot of facilities inside a car. So it is more than a house there for you. So, and it has not yet shown any slowing down in the, even in the tough economic times. Even in case of the tough economic times, you didn't find any drop in the sales here. Now, in this paragraph, we are seeing something which is the measures which already have taken by the part of the governments. So many governments impose luxury taxes, no use. Some governments have banned the older cars from use. You say it counteracted, you can say that this has increased newer sales of cars. Therefore, it can be said at present there are no feasible solutions to fade the popularity of cars. To fade the popularity, we don't have any solution. And in conclusion, we can say we have diverse measures, but still the popularity is increasing because of the unique features. Unless and until the better alternative is found, cars would continue to be an environmental threat. That's it. I hope you have understood this. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.